museum is more than a museum, and it depicts an era that we grew up in. I'm just really reliving my youth.
He had such a vision and the tenacity to make that vision happen, become a reality. It's just amazing.
If he saw value in something and he saw a potential, Rick had the ability to look into the future.
There was nothing fancy, just cars with no paint, no wheels, engines here, parts there. It was just a mess.
Rick was not afraid of hard work.
I remember walking through the warehouse and I would see a car part, a car hood or something like that. And I remember asking him, what do you plan on doing with all of this? And he's like, one day, this is gonna be cars. And I'm like, I'm not sure about that. And he's like, you watch. Well, he proved his vision right. He made it happen. That's his tenacity, and it's contagious.
It seemed like the wheels were always turning in his head that what can I do to make it better, and always thinking ahead and whatnot.
Rick is everywhere in this. It really does show his passion for automobiles. When we were little kids, when we used to take travels across the United States, we had to stop at every junkyard for old license plate frames. Anything that had to do with cars. We couldn't go by a junkyard without going into it and checking them out.
But that was his passion, and he loved the logistics. He loved moving freight around. He loved having his own company, and he loved that he could make it grow. But as the company grew, he grew. The people that he supported grew with it.
Rick had a vision for this company, and he had, my dad said he had the guts to carry it out.
Rick was somebody who he had a lot of friends, He was a good salesman. He talked to a lot of people, made a lot of friends, well respected in the community.
To him, everybody was family. Whether it didn't matter what department you worked in or what you did. For him, everybody was family. Especially, he had a lot of close relationships with the guys working on the floor or the yard or stuff like that. And those are the ones that, he would relate to the most.
There was a lot of family pride from my parents with what Rick had accomplished. So he was quite a remarkable man. As
a family, we all worked together, did what it took to keep the operation going. And he was just amazing. I've never seen a man that had so much passion for things in his life that, somebody on the street, he'd give him $1. We'd be in the car. We have to make a left here. There'd be a homeless person there. He would give him what he had in his wallet. He was just that given.
He's very involved with Honoring Our Fallen, which services the families of men and women who have died during action, and he just felt such a calling on that. He was very involved with the Ronald McDonald House of Long Beach as well. He was a Few Good Men class of 2016, and of course with the Boys and Girls Club of Long Beach and Carson. He's been actively involved in that too, just again, because part of the legacy that he leaves with us to continue on is the youth engagement programs.
Through being a philanthropist, an entrepreneur, he was blessed so much that he wanted to give back to others so they could be blessed also.
I think Rick's desire to keep it going, even past his lifetime, was when he turned it into a non-profit foundation.
He liked creating things that other people could enjoy because it made him proud and it made him joyful when he could bring joy to somebody else's life.
Definitely want to continue the legacy that he has started, just to keep that drive going. And it's what made him so happy. And that's what I want to continue, is just to make him happy, because this was what he truly wanted to do. And the vision, just kind of continuing his vision, and what more can we do? There's a lot of avenues that we can continue with the foundation and getting more involved in different areas, especially with the youth education, getting that more up and going. We're doing a great job so far, but there's so much more we can do. And just helping him see that legacy continue.